very little room for a social...
Friends. This is gonna be a good one. You gotta cut off your so-called friends. They not helping you win. They not supporting you. They not investing into you. Cut they ass off. All they doing is slowing down your blessings. No cap. Let's get into it.
Friends change, but the money always stay the same. Ran it up off pain, ran it up off pain. I'm flyer than these niggas, so she won't be the same. Bitches shake your titty just like fucking
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JUAN1000. You know I keep it a band all the time. Under the CEO at Safari Club.
Yeah, I get money just like Nike to fucking do it. Just like your bitch, she gon' do me. Yeah, I been through it.
AKA Rare Journey. Cause life is a journey, man. Back at again with another reaction video. Today we got a special video with JUAN react to everything on my life journey. We got 15 sacrifices you need to make if you want to be rich. Now we're gonna see what they talking about. I never seen no type of video like this, so y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I forgot what the channel is. We could look in a minute, but yeah, we'll get right into it though. Shout out whoever made this video. alux.com or alux. I think that's what their stuff is. Yeah, let's see what they talk about.
My friend, now in this video, we're going to be looking at reality, not wishful thinking, okay? We recommend rewatching this video at least once every month in order to not lose track of what it takes. Because the truth is, in order to get rich or super successful, there are plenty of sacrifices to be made. Success or riches always come at a cost, and if you're on your journey to getting them for yourself, well, it's best to be aware of these and plan accordingly. Because getting rich is not for everyone. You're free to live a mediocre life if that's what you want, or not.
That's crazy. That's true. Nobody force you to do what you want to do with your life. If you want to be mediocre, if you want to stay the same and never evolve, that's on you. If you want to get to that next level, become your greatest version, that's also on you. Life is all about decisions. It's crazy.
I'm not going to pretend that life is filled with rainbows and sunshine, because it isn't. Hopefully at the end of this video, when you look at someone who's incredibly successful or rich, you'll give it a second thought and think of the sacrifices they've made to get to where they are today.
Let's see.
If you're one of those easily offended types, and this is the first video you're watching on our channel, well, this is your cue to close the video and go watch something else. The following list is based on the average reality of multiple multimillionaires and billionaires.
You gotta go through that pain. You gotta go through the sacrifices. Like, to get to your goals and your dreams, it's not gonna be a straight line. You're gonna be going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Pause. I know you're enjoying the video right now, but what I need y'all to go do is follow my clothing brand on Instagram, rare_safari, aka Rare Journey. The life is a journey. High fashion times emotional attachments. Exclusive collections for your life safari. What's your rare journey? Let's get back into the video. That's why it's called Journey. Cause life is a rare journey, aka Rare Safari. We'll get into the video once again.
Welcome to ALUX, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. So starting off at number 1, family. Now we wanted to start with family because this is the last thing people want to hear that they will have to sacrifice. Many successful individuals postpone starting a family for a later date. They start one only after they've accumulated success. This is probably one of the most important sacrifices one makes in order to be rich. The road to financial success demands so much focus and effort put into it that it would be almost impossible to achieve the same level of greatness. If you're being sidetracked by personal feelings, well, that's just the truth. Successful people don't get married beyond
bodies away. Like, it's crazy. When you leave high school, all the baddest females end up having babies. Niggas ain't cool no more. Females are lame. Like, everything changes. When you get into the real world, you really gotta lock in on what you want to do, because like, everybody else wasting time. Females getting pregnant every day, wasting time. And having babies is a beautiful thing, but you can't just be having them. You can't take care of them. Niggas is having babies, they're not even being nothing for the baby. It's crazy.
We've touched on this in the past, how having a kid early on is pretty much financial self-destruction, trapping you into the rat race in order for you to acquire wealth. This process needs your undivided attention. The moment one has a child, that child immediately becomes the focus point, and everything else falls behind, as it should be. Now, a third aspect that gets sacrificed is the relationship with your family. Parents and siblings require time, effort, and sometimes financial resources as well, all which you are not in a position to spare in the beginning stages of your journey. So if you're serious about getting rich, it sucks to say that you won't be available for your relatives, but you're not going to focus on building a family for yourself at this stage of your life, and that's why you'll postpone having a child. This is one of the harshest realities of which most successful and rich individuals sacrifice in order to get there. Number 2, health. Now, we've always mentioned health as one of the most important ingredients to a successful life, but this video focuses on getting rich. The paradox is that most people sacrifice health.
Like, if you're not healthy, you can't stay up the late nights and get your work done. If you're not healthy, if you're not keeping yourself together, man, you're not gonna be the successful person you want to be. That's why working out, getting in the gym, like I do workouts in the morning, at night, just to stay active. That's what you gotta do. Yeah.
Gym for 2 more hours, eating kale and meditating for at least 1 hour in the morning. But the truth is, the road to riches will take a toll on your health. The most common feeling is that of tiredness, because most individuals have difficulty falling asleep. The goal keeps you up at night. There are worries to consider, and everything depends on your ability to manage them. Entrepreneurs live with a tremendous amount of stress in their lives. They usually neglect their health in the pursuit of happiness. Number 3, friends. There is very little room for a social...
Friends. This is gonna be a good one. You gotta cut off your so-called friends. They not helping you win. They not supporting you. They not investing into you. Cut they ass off. All they doing is slowing down your blessings. No cap. Let's get into it. Again.
Life when you really want to be rich. One of the first things you should sacrifice if you want to make it is the people around you who are not pushing you further.
You feel me?
Cutting down on the toxic individuals is a must, then followed by those who are not actively making you better. It's fairly common for successful people to dramatically reduce their inner circle with a focus on the quality of individuals. The average future millionaire has 1.8 close friends, and they themselves are also focused on getting rich.
What?
That
1.8 close friends? You know what 1.8? Bro, that's basically, nigga, the max you ever see a rich person have friends. Like, the max number gotta be 2 to 3 close friends. Other than that, you're not about to see no millionaires and billionaires talking to everybody, because everybody can't relate. Everybody don't have the same money mindset. Everybody don't got to get rich, change your life mindset. Not everybody's ready to think on that level yet. So that's why it get like that. That's why you gotta cut off, bruh. I'm telling you, people will hold you back from all your blessings. For real.
way, they can push each other further along the way.
444.
You need people who can relate to your struggles and who can understand why they're putting in this kind of effort. Nobody else is going to understand, with the exception of individuals who they themselves are doing the same thing. If you really want to make it, your inner circle should decrease in size, but increase in value. Number 4, hobbies. Hobbies, by their nature, produce very little value to both yourself and your immediate environment. Not only that, in order to maintain a hobby, it demands time, attention, and most of the time, financial resources as well. If you want to be rich and you're not where you want to be in life, you can't afford to have a hobby. That's just the truth. You can go golfing, paint landscapes, or whatever you find worthy of calling your hobby after you've taken care of the basics. Why do you have a hobby when you can't take care of yourself?
That's real though. The hobbies can be anything you like to do for fun. Some people watch Netflix as a hobby. Some people like to drink as a hobby. Some people like to just hang out with friends as like, you feel me? Hobbies can be a distraction if you don't put the grind first. You feel me? Like, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to have hobbies. It's okay to have different interests. But if you're not reaching your goals, the point of having fun and doing that, like, that's like going to parties. You're not rich yet. Why are you going to a party? You know that's not about to make you rich. You feel me?
Hobbies should be the last thing on your mind. Number 5, time. The road from 0 to financial success will take an average of 7 to 10 years depending on the industry. Your emotional intelligence, your intellect, your ability to play the market, and the volume of work you're able to put out in order to make it happen. And guess what? The days you spend at your computer or negotiating with clients are probably not going to be the best years of your life, but it's a sacrifice, one that needs to be made if you're serious about getting rich, because it's that time that yields the results you're looking for. 7 years might sound like a lot of time, and it doesn't mean that those years will lack any kind of positive memory. Time will pass either way, so make sure to invest it wisely. Ask yourself the following question. Are you willing to eat shit for several years in order to eat caviar for the rest of your life?
You feel me? Like, I like that analogy. It's like, are you willing to sacrifice the fun now to get to the riches later? You feel me? Like, that's where a lot of people, that's why, like, when people do you wrong, when people play games with you, when people try to tweak out on you, that's why you gotta really know, like, you still gotta focus on your own life, your own success, because you can tell years from now, you gonna really see, like, who are the successful people, who aren't. Like, it's not gonna be hard to tell based on the fruits that they bear. It's in the scriptures. No cap.
Well, if the answer is yes, you're on the right track. And at this stage, the very best way for you to use your time is to invest in yourself as often as you possibly can. We want to see you win the game of life, okay? But to do that, you have to consistently win the day. And we designed the ALUX app to make this happen for you. Every morning, you're delivered a brand new coaching session designed to tackle issues across all of life's big categories: finance, relationship wellness, emotional and physical health, as well as sharpening your intellect. Plus, we've got exclusive coaching collections from industry experts, like our latest from NBC sports announcer Claudia Bellafato. She's sharing with our app subscribers powerful public speaking secrets to leverage your personal brand and ensure you stand out authentically. Skills that will be absolutely invaluable to you in your journey to wealth. This app works, okay? We've got the receipts. Thousands of ALUXers have already hit some key goals since they started using the ALUX app daily, and we want the very same for you. Our goal is to create 1,000 new millionaires. Will you be one of them? Download the app and scan the QR code on screen to get 50% off the yearly subscription. That's $99 instead of $199. But there's absolutely no charge to sign up. You get the first week entirely free to make sure it's the right investment for you. But there's so much value in there. Look, subscribing is going to be a no-brainer. All right, now back to our list of sacrifices you need to make in order to be rich. Number 6, sadly, is happiness. Happiness is a big one because, as you know, money can't buy you happiness in the end. But in order to get that money in the first place, you will need to sacrifice some of your happiness to a certain degree. And this is true even if you love what you do.
Yeah, I understand, like, I agree with this, just because, like, money cannot buy you happiness. You can have $1 billion in a bank account and still be miserable. Why you think when some of these celebrities get all this money, man, they still be having problems, they still be having mental issues? Because the money don't just make you, like, it make everything better around you. You can do what you want to do, but your mind not right. Is it worth it? You feel me? So, but when you're on that journey to success, like, sometimes your happiness, man, you're not gonna be happy all the time, because it's like, and once you pushing through, you're gonna get stressed. That's how it is.
Nobody is happy working 14 to 16 hours every single day. That is not how evolution designed us. So There needs to be a balance between the amount of happiness you're willing to sacrifice in exchange for material gain. If you sacrifice too much, you might not be able to cope with your new reality. Now, this video is not a to-do list of some kind. It's a frank observation of reality, and you should treat it as such. Sacrificing your happiness at this stage will result in you being able to enjoy different types of happiness in the future, like being able to spend quality time with your child when the time is right, because you won't have to worry about paying the freaking bills every month. That's a trade you should be willing to make. And at number 7, we've got another controversial one: sleep. Now, you can't sleep, okay? Broke people sleep. You've got to be willing to sacrifice some sleep. Sleep is for billionaires. That's an interesting quote, isn't it? In recent years, people are pretty split on this topic, right? You've got people like Elon Musk who sleep the absolute...
That is actually crazy, because before I recorded this video, I was like, man, I gotta record some videos. I'm in the bed laying down right now, earlier faced the, Woodsky had to, get that little puff in right quick. I'm like, man, let me lay down in the bed right quick. I'm like, I'm tripping. Let me get up, record these reaction videos. I'm bullshitting, you feel me? And that's what it means. Like, you can't be sleeping out here. You gotta, while you sleeping, somebody always working. And that's why we working.
Minimum amount required to get them to function. And then there are people like Arianna Huffington. She's the founder of Huffington Post, for those of you who don't know who she is. She says sleeping more results in higher productivity and nobody should cut down on sleep. Sleeping less is an amazing advantage if you make quality use of the time while you're awake. There's no point in sleeping 5 hours a night if you're only going to be working 8 hours during the day. Sleep is the first thing anyone should sacrifice when they begin their journey. 6 hours of sleep a night is really manageable, and you can fit a lot more work in during the day. So start by trimming that sleep. Number 8, who you are. Hey, Luxor, if you want to be rich, you want to be successful, you need to sacrifice who you are in order to become who you want to be. It's pretty smart to think of...
Actually, let me stop right here. And that's crazy, because literally, if you're watching this video, it's meant for you. If you want to be rich, you're going to watch this whole entire video, because I like watching stuff like this, because it's always putting me on. But you have to really see yourself as the rich person you want to see yourself as. If you see yourself as broke, you're going to be broke. See yourself as a billionaire or boss person, that's what you're going to become eventually, because the world around you going to see that energy and you're going to attract everything to you. That's real.
Yourself in terms of a work in progress. Similar to software, this is your current version, but don't be afraid to make updates. Fix bugs and reiterate whatever makes you, you. Your current reality didn't make you rich. The current version of you wasn't able to solve the puzzles needed to further your achievements from a financial standpoint, so you need to do something about it. Evaluate who you really are. What are the things that set you back? What are the things that the current version of yourself failed to do? Then, seek ways to transform yourself in that department.
And this is what people don't really want to do. This is like one of the hardest things from going broke to rich, is changing who you are completely as a whole individual. And when you're around the wrong people, it's hard to do that, because people always going to see you as the same person, because they see themselves as the same person. They don't see themselves being rich. They don't see themselves being successful. They don't see themselves doing any type of major stuff. So that's why it's so important to have a vision for yourself, for real.
An easy aspect to point out is discipline. Because if you lack discipline, you're probably never going to be successful. Poor people always lack discipline. This is because success in any form comes from repetitive actions which add up over time. Unless you can discipline yourself, you won't stand a chance. Number 9, entertainment. So after sleep, this is the second thing people who want to get rich should sacrifice. There's no need for you to sit down and watch 10 episodes of Friends. There is no value in that, okay? Poor people always justify wasting time in one form or another.
No, for real.
If you're just starting out, as we know most of you are, immediately cut out the low and medium levels of entertainment in your life.
Watching Netflix, watching TV, like, there's a difference between the people who are broke and rich, because if the broke people are watching the rich people on TV, you watching this video right now, you want to be rich. You gonna be on TV. You see the difference? Like I said though, some people are just gonna be on television, and some people gonna just be behind the scenes on a bench watching other people on television. So it's just how life works.
Unless you're a professional esports player, there's no need for you to be spending time playing video games. There's no need for you to watch sports or TV for that matter at all, unless you're the one on TV. There's no need for you to be on social media unless you're running a media business. This is not a video on how to be happy in life, okay? This is a video on what it takes to get rich. You need all of your creative power and working hours to be put in and compounded into you achieving your goal. You can't half-ass this, okay? Because if you half-ass it, you're gonna fail. Number 10, stability. Getting rich is a roller coaster. It'll take a lot of ups and downs until you reach the destination. You don't know what tomorrow holds, and you don't have the luxury of being at ease. You need to move yourself, to position yourself, to meet new people, to negotiate your own reality, and provide for yourself. Since nobody's going to go get it for you, if you believe your environment is keeping you from being successful, sacrifice it, okay? Move somewhere else.
That's crazy, like, and I was just talking to my homie about this. One of my homies just moved from our hometown, home state. And I even told him, like, you motivated me, bro, because I'm about to move out too, because you really got to get away from your home state, your hometown, your home city, because, like, the opportunities God wants for you might not be there. He might want you to go out somewhere else completely different, to where people will accept your vision. Like, even in the Bible, Jesus had to move around. He had to get around. He had to spread it in different places, because people in his hometown didn't believe in him, because they're from the same place. And they knew him. Or at least they thought they knew him. You feel me? So, sacrificing that's real though.
Are in control of this ride. If it doesn't work out, you're the only one who is to blame. Although the journey is a roller coaster, the ride is worth it, so get busy. Number 11, income. You might not like to hear this, but until you make it big, you need to sacrifice your share of the income. You put it right back into the business or project until you make it. There's just no other way, all right? You're not going to be a baller while you're still pushing toward it. Every single dollar needs to be carefully planned out where it should have the most impact to go toward. And usually yourself, you are pretty far down the list unless you're going to use that money to develop your own set of skills. This is just reality, okay? Whenever you see people flaunting their purchases without them being where they want to be in life, we feel bad for them, as they're actively sabotaging themselves here. Number 12, comfort. Unless you're born rich, you'll have to struggle to get there, and sacrifices need to be made. The simplest way is to sacrifice comfort and then use the cash to accelerate your growth.
Yeah, like the last point and this point is good, because it's basically just saying you can't get comfortable. You can't just spend your money on dumb stuff. Meaning, like, you really gotta know where you put your money into. Start investing your money. I'm getting back into investing. I've been investing since 2021. You feel me? And I've learned, like, investing is way better than just keeping your money in the bank. Keep your money in the bank, it's not gonna grow at all. It has no chance of growing.
Mind-boggling how many people blow away their money on meaningless things that they perceive as comfort. You don't need that new iPhone. Your old one still works perfectly fine. You don't need to live in a big house or apartment in your 20s. Cut down on rent and use the remaining cash somewhere productive. Poor people stay poor by trying to look rich, while rich people are busy getting richer by acting like they're poor.
That's crazy. There's so many people like that in our society, especially with the Instagrams and the Snapchats and the Facebooks. Like everybody wants to look like they're somebody when they're not anybody. It's all illusion. It's all fake. It's all facade. Like that's how you really know who really having it, because a person always gotta flex their money, always gotta show what they got. They really don't got no power. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but always showing that, it's like, what you showing that? Who you trying to prove yourself to? You feel me? Like, why are you trying to impress people? Because the richest person, man, it's crazy. I literally just told this female, man, like, there's millionaires in Hondas. She was trying to ask me what kind of car I had, type of stuff, and I'm like, it really don't matter what kind of, like, material stuff don't really matter. You feel me? So I even told her, like, yeah, like, there's millionaires in Hondas. Of course, she understand it, because not everybody understand material shit don't matter, bro. It don't.
Many highly successful individuals refer to this period as their ramen phase. It's the time when you cut down on comfort so much, you survive on the bare minimum. There's no need for comfort. Get yourself some ramen noodles and get to work. Number 13, the need to be liked. Disagreeable people are a lot more likely to become rich and successful than agreeable people. This is a fact, okay, not an opinion. In order for people to like you, one needs to sacrifice oneself for the good of the other.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. But who's seeing growth and who isn't? This doesn't mean you should become an asshole or anything, okay? It just means you need to focus on yourself.
Stand on business. You don't need people to like you. You don't need people to support you. God's gonna send people to support you. You don't have to try to fit in. Like, this video, I'm gonna react some more videos like this. I feel like this video's gonna go up, because this is like crazy. You really do have to focus on yourself at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you're the only one. You wake up by yourself, you go to sleep by yourself. You feel me? Like, came in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself. You feel me? Lock in
First, and sacrifice the need to be liked by others. If others will like you for who you are and what you're doing, that's fine, but you'll never go out of your way to make that happen.
You feel me?
Getting rich is about getting the job done, not by being the most popular person in the room.
You feel me?
Number 14, pride. You do what you have to do to make it happen. If you're too proud to work at a fast food joint through the night while you're working on a project, you'll never be able to make it, because pride is counterproductive. You don't need to think of what other people will think of you, mostly because people will only really care about themselves anyway. You do you, okay? Maintain focus on your goals, on your objective, and make your dream become a reality. Trust us when we say everybody respects the winner. You just have to get there. So put your head down, sacrifice the pride you have, and make it happen for yourself. And
damn, put your head down. That pride, like I said, everybody get their time to shine. You gotta put that pride to the side and just say to yourself, all right, I know who I am. I'm not there yet. Let me grind. Let me sit out. Let me put down the distractions. Stop chasing all these females. Stop doing this, or vice versa. Like, you feel me? Like, it don't matter. Lock in. Literally.
Your future family. That is how you win. And number 15, immediate desires. People are always seeking immediate gratification from even the slightest of efforts. That's what makes the difference between those who are going to make it and those who just want to portray the image that they are. If you stick to the plan, put in consistent amounts of work and improvement, you're bound to see positive results. The process here is pretty linear. As soon as you get that first glimpse of success, it's easy to fall into the trap of congratulating yourself for the lap instead of focusing on winning the race. What usually happens is while you're busy fulfilling immediate desires,
like I'm saying, like, it's basically saying once you accomplish something, go on to the next phase. Like, appreciate it, enjoy the moment, but still realize still more work to do.
You stray off course and end up with that small win as your highest point. Do you want a small win or do you want a big win? Stay focused, Aluxer. These are the current rules of the game of money. You are probably hoping for an easy fix, but the truth is that people who do make it to that level are highly intelligent individuals who are driven, disciplined, focused, and they sacrifice almost everything for their career journey. The expense for the success you seek is a great one. So think twice if you really want it and what you're willing to do to achieve it. And Elixir, rewatch this video and see how you can improve yourself at least a little in some of these aspects. We really hope you'll be able to see the value in this video. And if you do, share it with someone who's got the same mindset as you do. What do you think, Elixir? Is getting rich and living the lifestyle you want worth all of these sacrifices? Let us know in the comments. And you know we've got a bonus fact for you for watching until the end, right? Here it is. Number 16. These sacrifices are short-term versus long-term rewards. So after looking at this list, you might think, who in their right mind would sacrifice their family just for money? Well, in order for this video to not be wrongfully interpreted, we want to make this clear. You can have everything, okay? You can have a loving family, a close group of friends, a healthy lifestyle, the social status, and the comfort you want. You just need to postpone them by a couple of years.
You feel me? Put
The alternative is living an unfulfilled life. A life cursed by the question of what if and trying to justify other people's hard work as luck or good fortune. These are the realities of what it takes to get it all. Work hard when they won't, so you can enjoy a life they can't. It's always interesting to see how many people fail to watch even this video until the end. If you did, please write, "I want it all" in the comments, just to keep track of who the real Elixirs are. Thanks for spending some time with us, my friend. Until next time, take care.
Yeah, I like this video. I'm gonna keep checking out some of their videos, bring it to the channel. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Road to 1K. Like I said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Dig it.
Yeah, chosen nigga, missing safari with the loot. Yeah, I get money just like Nike, fucking dude.